When you originally took out your term life policy, 20 or 30 years may have seemed far away. Now, your policy is nearing the end of its original term, and you have to make a decision. Have you planned what to do next? You have a few new options. Do you simply allow it to lapse like most people do and walk away? You no longer have to pay premiums, but are left with nothing. Do you allow it to renew yearly? Usually, premiums are much higher and can go up exponentially each year. Sometimes you can convert your term policy to permanent insurance, such as universal or whole life. It is not uncommon for the premiums on your new policy to be 7 to 10 times what you pay for your term. Term life insurance is no longer an all-or-nothing proposition, and if you qualify, there may be another option that can be life-changing. Your insurance company won't tell you about it. In fact, there are some new laws protecting insurance agents from being fired for even mentioning a term life insurance settlement. Be your own best advocate and do a little homework. This is the big secret that life insurance companies don't want you to know about. Your existing life insurance, including term and universal life with no cash value, may have a hidden value. Through a life settlement or Viatical settlement, you can receive a lump sum of cash for the policy and no longer be responsible for premium payments. This is often the most favorable scenario, as many times your cash settlement could be equal to or more than the total amount of premiums paid over the years. Here's an example. You were 55 years old when you took out a $1 million term life insurance policy. You paid $3,000 a year, and the premium stayed the same for 20 years. Now that you are 74, you will have to pay super high rates on the term insurance going forward, or you could convert your term policy to a universal life, which will cost you close to $30,000 a year, nearly 10 times your current premium. If you do not have the $30,000 a year for premiums and really do not need the insurance any longer, if you are like more than 90% of people, you will lapse your policy. You had the coverage for 20 years and thankfully did not perish. But if you qualify, you could sell your term life insurance policy and possibly recover some of, or even more than, the $60,000 you have paid over 20 years. If you feel like you are worth more dead than alive, you will be glad to learn that life insurance is no longer an all-or-nothing proposition. Most people have no idea that if you qualify, you might be able to sell all or even a portion of that unneeded term insurance for cash today. It only takes a 5-minute call to learn if you're likely to qualify. Even healthy people, if they have the right policy and are the right age, could qualify to sell their unneeded term insurance policy and possibly even get the equivalent of all the money they paid in for the insurance coverage over the years. Please don't throw your term life insurance policy away before having your policy appraised. To learn more about selling your term life insurance policy for immediate cash, please just give us a call today. There is no fee or obligation, and we can usually tell you if you are likely to qualify after a 5-minute chat. Our platform serves to appraise your policy's hidden value and ultimately facilitate the direct sale to a licensed buyer in your state. With no middleman, there is no fee, and there is no obligation of any kind. Viatical.org has been helping people for over 15 years.